Well, hello. Good evening. Welcome to our home again. Um, as always, we're humbled at the fact that you would even stop by and visit. But I'm excited today. I'll admit I was a little down earlier. I got a little worked up on some stuff, and I thought about talking about it, but it all had to. I'll admit, it had to do with some age restriction, and I'm a little disappointed in myself that I allowed myself to go down that rabbit hole and get all frustrated over it when I'm not against it. It's just yeah. And I've talked to some other young creators and said, hey, don't worry about it. It's YouTube and it'll come along. And but with that in mind, I just want to uh, quick say, well, I'll get to that. But if you have any questions or comments or topics you'd like to be covered, please put them in the comments of the video once it's posted. Um, I think most people are wrenched up. Check out everybody. Uh, Check out their channels. Sub up. And I think it's big for us at this point in time um, because we're all feeling the the YouTube thing, and I think because we've all talked about the age restrictions, but I think YouTube's gonna. I I, I think I think we'll benefit in the end. So stick with it. Now's the time that we as a community need to come together and support one another. Sub up, watch each other's videos, make some comments, just help each other out, and be one big, huge voice instead of a whole bunch of little, individual voices. But and that'll keep us all together because I've seen some guys they've dropped out of the YouTube world, and their subs got to have some place to go. So um, I would just say give it a chance and keep going. Let's see. I just want to mention that next Saturday, our live will be at 11 a.m. Eastern time because next Saturday I mean, college football started last week, but the real games are this week. And you may not be a Texas or an Ohio State fan, but that's number one versus number three, and that's probably going to be a really good game. So we'll start a little bit earlier so that people can get to those. And then also next Saturday, and I'll mention these again at the end, Jack and the Green Talk, he has a live on Saturday, and that's kind of like a roll and smoke kind of thing. And that's at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time here, and that would be 9:30 UK. So, and I'll mention those again. And if anybody else has any kind of stuff going on during the week, by all means, let us know. We'll try and get it posted up there, or I'll at least try and say it so you can get some people out there. But I think we can. Anybody? Oh, how about if we show? What do you want?
What about
There was
a
there.
giveaway?
Oh! I'm being reminded before we move on to remind everybody, if you haven't entered the giveaway, check out the video and enter because you got a good chance to win, and those are some really good prizes. But now I know I saw a question on here about caterpillars and how to get them off. It was about and he was asking, is there any other way other than having to go and pick them? Does anybody got any help for him there?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't find his comment.
We can't. We'll hunt down his comment, but you want to play our video before somebody shows their grow.
No, let's go back to his comment.
Oh, I think we're close right here because it's at the very beginning. Here we go. He's new. He has a caterpillar problem in his garden. Any advice besides hand picking? I mean, we've never had caterpillars here, so I can't answer any of that. Yeah, that's a good point. Find the eggs so that where are they coming from? Yeah. Well, there's Fino Dino. Hello, Fino Dino. And I see Jack. This is, I know a lot of you are, Neem. Now I've heard differing things on Neem. Anybody else differ on Neem? Of course, if you're not in flower, so or are you in flower? Because they're going after the buds. Yeah. Dawn dish soap, water in a spray bottle. Oh, on a cabbage. I probably wouldn't use it in flower. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes we use a mixture like that, but I think, do we use vinegar in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we use put vinegar in it, it kills weeds. But yeah, exactly. Careful with it, not in flour. I've just learned to use a greenhouse and stuff. And you know what? That's kind of where we're at. I mean, there's not that awful many bugs here anyways, but inside the greenhouse, it's just a tin outside, and you put a little screen up at the doors. Yeah, they stay out pretty much, except for them doggone grasshoppers. Oregon Shield, Lost Coast, sulfur. And you know what? He would know, because I grew up in the Midwest, and that's like bug central there, man. Lots of caterpillars and stuff going there. Do we want to show our grow?
I guess we can.
Okay. What I'd like to do is, while a lot of you are getting ready to maybe show your grows and stuff, I shot this afternoon, and I'd just like to get the party started. Let's see what we got, Winnie.
Okay.
So, of course, you all know this is just the CBDs. And she is way healthier since I brought her out, clipped her up, cleaned her up in there. This is her sister, tall, skinny, and nothing but buds. And I can also say that we've had like 2 or 3, and Galaxy will have to maybe correct me on it, but 2 or 3 cool days in a row here, and her leaves are going back. So maybe I can give her a good haircut because the heat stress isn't as bad anymore. And I apologize if I'm too fast. Usually Wendy takes the videos, but now the next one, this is the peyote forum, and I'm going to try to get in there and see if I can get some. If you can see how frosty it is. It's hard to see, but they're getting there. They're getting there, and then, I mean, they look kind of kind of odd, but they're big and thick. Now, I will say that I am keeping a little better track of these over here because with this rain that's been coming in, it gets to about 73% humidity inside of that greenhouse. So I've gone from normally, 10% to now we're at 73%. So I'm keeping a better eye on it. And of course, this is the big girl next to her. And yeah, she's lots and lots of buds. Getting a little frosty. Again, not in there in a beauty contest, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we get in the end. And now that it's cool, I can go out there and do a little more trimming because, it was, by about 9 o'clock in the morning, you couldn't be out there. And then here's the peyote kush at the end. And she's looking really good. And this is the Blue Dream. This is Fat Buds. It's still pretty tall. I think she's done growing. Needs a little clipping, but waiting for those buds to go out. I changed their feed this week. I went with I've added some worm castings and stuff in there to maybe help feed them just a little bit, along with my bloom. And then here's the little girl, but I'll trim her up and maybe that one bud will work. Peyote forum, and these things are stacking up. Now here I put my hand trying to show you how big they're getting, and in this next one I'm trying to show the well, thanks, Big Nug. I'm trying to show how big they are in the thumb, but she's tall, and they're going to come out nice. Yeah, and then and they go straight up, and then this one's becoming my favorite because she just works so hard, and I can tell you that those things are rock solid. Yeah. It's tall. And when I come down here, I'm going to try to get, I can't do it any justice, but they are frosty. Yeah. It's hard to see, but they're almost white. 10 by 6 by 6 greenhouse. And you know what? That's all it takes. You don't have to have a big fancy greenhouse. Heck, we've showed grows on here of homemade greenhouses and tunnel houses and stuff. And that's all you need, because all that plant is going to know is it's outside in nature and it's the sun. And that's all the plant's going to care about. Now, of course, these were the two CBGs, again, 1, 2, 3 Fat Buds. And give his channel a look, and because I sure would like it if he had another turkey shoot, and I could win some more of those. But, well, hey, that was mine, and I would have taken my phone out there and showed, but then you'd have been staring at this, because Wendy doesn't want to get up and she doesn't want to be in front of the camera. So, but anybody have anything, any issues they want to go? Because I can ramble on with some stories. Oh, there you go. Make sure it's high enough. That's a good point, because and depending on what you grow, because like I've grown some Durban poisons, and those things grow really, really, they grow really tall. So all depends on what you grow. And well, you can see the differences in the strains out there. But I imagine you could probably top it and keep them short. The pin leaf twist. Found a piece of mold today. Oh. I'm gonna have to write that down. Pin leaf twist. Yeah, and see that's another reason why I like this and like these lives and like Levels Grow Room, because I sit there and I watch and I listen or I read over here and I learn so much. I mean, no matter how old you are or how long you've been growing, you're always going to learn something new. There's always a new trick or, you know, something you've been doing that really you should have been doing a different way. Syntax would scrog the entire greenhouse. You know, I've thought about just running, and here's a question for everybody, and you can maybe think of it, because I get a lot of comments when they see the greenhouse, and they're always like, well, you're not from California, are you? Wasted space. No, but I've thought if you guys could maybe, I've looked at a different kind of setup, like maybe running 3, maybe 4 13-gallon pots in the middle and just letting them get as big as I can let them get in living soil and see what that gets. But that only gets me maybe 3 or 4 plants, but maybe if they get huge, that's all I need. But if you guys can think of a layout, I'd appreciate it, because it's 10 foot wide, 20 foot long, 8 foot tall. But no, that's a good point. That's a good thought. Thanks. Make individual DIY. And you know what? I've done that. Heck, I was watching a live the other day, and I mean, he had it on a Lazy Susan, and he spun it, and it was really, really nice. And heck, his plant was even on a Lazy Susan for one of his before it went through the scrub. So I've done that, and if you see these the PVC that I used to make my drying rack, it used to be a scrog rack. I had it all wired out, but I just went to using elastic nets. And you know what? That's a good point too, because if you noticed, you know, lesson learned, he says, growing the plants down the middle of the greenhouse to prevent buds touching plastic and molding. I mean, that's an excellent point, because if you looked at that first CBD that we showed in my video, that thing, I cut a lot of it off because it expanded, and then it when they get up against the greenhouse, they just flatten out, they get too hot, everything just burns up, and it's a waste. So no, that's a good point, and that's what I'm looking at. Can I run, you know, maybe 3 big pots down the middle, and then maybe I just run some little autos on the outside, you know, because the autos aren't going to block the sun. And is that our code, Woody?
That's for StreamYard. Yeah, I got it pinned to the top.
And it's pinned to the top? Okay.
If anyone wants to.
So if anybody wants to show, come on up. And you know what? If you went 12, they'd grow 12. You know, almost guaranteed. They'd grow 12. It's funny. It's just like the um, when you're germinating seeds and you got a seed, you got a plant count, and you're like, okay, I'm going to do 15 to get 12, and you get 15. So it's like, okay. So you got to find somebody to give 3 plants to, or you got to throw them away. Same thing, you build the extra 2 feet, it'll grow 2 feet. Now I know Sons of Old Seed Company. They in one of the early videos, and you guys need to check him out because his wife's out there. I'm telling you, she says she's like 5'4", 5'6", and her hands are out, and that plant is way up tall, way past her. And then they'll show you they bend them all down. So check him out. But I think we got Jack and the Green Talk coming up. So let's see Jack.
Oh, right. Okay.
You need to make me little.
How's it going, Jeff? You all right, mate?
Hey, I'm good, man. What's up?
Oh, good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
So how you been, man?
Yeah, I'm doing well, brother. Let me get the camera over here. Yeah, good to see you, bro. I'm doing well, man. The girls are nearly done. We're like a week away now. We're like a week away.
Oh, that's nice. And
Colours
you know
are
what?
all
I love
coming
those
through.
colors.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? I'm in love with them too. They're absolutely beautiful.
Is that the strain that you were talking about on your live last week with the little picture behind you?
It is. It is. So I showed you the mother, and this is the daughter of that one. Let me flip it back for you. So we've taken 3 cuts of this pheno here and 3 cuts of this one back here because this one smells absolutely unreal. I've never smelled anything like it. It's ridiculous. So we want to get the look of this one with the terps of that one. That's what me and the Drag are going to be working on alongside the Harley Sue project. So crossing the CBDs in with the terps here.
Oh yeah,
Should be something special.
Because that way you get the what do you call it? The entourage effect. Is that what you say?
That's exactly it. So it's the entourage effect, and the terpenes from the lineage of the cross that I've done over here work really well alongside the Harley Sue lineage. So together, those terpenes alongside the cannabinoids will bind to specific receptors, like the CB2 receptor and other receptors. But the CB2 receptor, and it reduces inflammation and pain. And in my case, I suffer with arthritis. So anyone who's sort of suffering with pain and inflammation in that area, this cultivar is kind of aimed at targeting that sort of pain.
Right.
So hopefully it all goes to plan.
Man, yeah. And people are talking about how beautiful they are.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, she was too lovely to let go, Jeff. You know, when you find a special one like this.
Oh heck yeah.
You just want to keep her.
And see, I'm hoping that mine turn colors like that out there in the greenhouse, man. Because yeah.
They may do. This one's a bit of a weird one, Jeff. Like, she's a different. So she's the same. She's a sister. So this is the millions squared, and then this is another pheno at the million squared. But she's different. But she's so sticky, and she smells like honeydew. Like some honeysuckle plant. She's ridiculous. But this one's definitely the better looking pheno of the millions, in my opinion. And then we got the cola cubes over here, Jeff. She's an absolute beauty. Love the cola cubes. That's Skittles. Drink Skittles cross. See, all the leaves are starting to die off now as she's just eating up all of her food. But that's how I like it.
If you guys aren't subbed up to Jack, you guys need to get in there because, I mean, this is, these things are beautiful. And then if you go with him and check out his Grow Me, I'm telling you, man, there is nothing better.
I appreciate you, Jeff. I do appreciate you, man.
Yeah, and then her greenhouse. I'm telling you, Jack, that is, you got a great channel, and I love you, man. You know,
I love you. I love you more, brother. Honestly, man, it means a lot. It means a lot, your support. And the Dragon sends his love tonight. He couldn't make it, but he says much love, and he wishes he could be here.
Tell him thanks. And I got the time right? 9:30 UK time next Saturday, and it's
perfect. I'm
Uh,
really excited for that conversation. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good roll and smoke. So
oh yeah. So
I look forward
everybody
to
needs
it.
to be there.
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna be there. And you'll be there as well. So it's gonna be even
Well,
more
I'm going
special
to.
for me.
I'm going to.
I
But
appreciate you, brother.
hey, I appreciate you. And hey, thanks for being the first to come up here and show. Do you want to stay up
Anything?
here? Do you want to
Yeah,
stay up on? You
I'll
want to sit up
chill.
here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's chill.
Let's. We can just chill.
I like
So,
that.
anybody have any questions for Jack? I'm telling you, man,
Oh,
those
she
things look
is.
so nice.
She is. I did. I'll be honest. I broke this cola, but I've propped it back up. So I'm hoping for the best, Jeff. Hoping for the best. I say I broke it. It kind of just bent with the weight. So
You know what? They're weeds, so they could take weeds and cockroaches. That's going to be it. Cannabis and cockroaches. Those are going to be the only things left over.
that'll be a new cross, won't it, Jeff? Cannabis and
Yeah,
cockroaches.
yeah. I don't know how
Something
that would
special.
go over. And
Me neither.
uh, while we're waiting for other people to come up, you know, Jack, because I don't want to get too deep into it, but I'm going to try to do you and Dragon of you kind of inspired me. I mean, I always had that aim to, you know, make my own medicine the way I wanted it. And
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good handle or a pretty good idea what I'm going to try. So, and then I'm going to do that
Oh,
this fall. So I'll probably
it's
be.
not. Oh, sorry.
Oh
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say no. It's really humbling that you're jumping on the same project as well, because this flower, as you know yourself, is more than just it's a medicine to many people, and
Right.
when it's looked at in that regard, you can actually do some special things with it. So yeah, we're trying to wake people up over here, and we appreciate you helping us do the same thing. And it's
Right.
going to be fun to watch your project and see what kind of medicine. What are you
And,
looking to tailor it to, if you don't mind me asking?
um, kind of like because myself, you know, I'm like you. I'm going to go with lower THC
Yeah,
and higher CBD, and that's what I'll get from the hash side, and then
beautiful.
from the peyote side, I'll get uh, the THC side. But I'm aiming more for um, like myself. I've got a lot of my mind just more. I need more. I'm going more for the psychological.
Okay,
As
more of the more, because this is what I found with those CBDs. So the slightly higher CBD and lower THC, it seems to balance me out, the anxiety, the stress. It
right.
levels things out
That's
in such a powerful way, that
right,
CBD and THC. It's
and that's well said because that's when he just pointed at me and said, "Well, that's what you were saying." That's what I was trying to say. The
I got you, Jeff. Don't worry.
long and short, yeah, it's the anxiety and like I opened up today. You know, sometimes I just get, you know, it's like, why did I do that? So I find that certain strains
Yeah.
help me relax
But
and stuff.
it does the same for me, so I know
Yep,
exactly what you're saying. I think we're just, yeah, I'm exactly the same, and that CBD does something with the endocannabinoid system for people like us that puts
right.
us back into that homeostasis, gets rid of the anxiety, brings
Yeah.
a balance back into our life that otherwise isn't there. Let's be honest. In my case,
And and there, covert. He's saying it's cerebral. Yeah, I mean and that's my case. You know, I got
yeah,
other aches and pains and stuff,
yeah.
but it's
It's trying to get the
it's
balance between the physical and the
right.
mental and getting it
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's where I'll also say definitely look into the terpenes, because they hold their own powerful like properties as well. So
right,
try and look for look deep into the lineage, and yeah, you'll
right.
hit the sweet spot.
And that's kind of what I'm doing now. And I'm probably gonna reach out to like yourself for maybe some guidance there, and then
Brilliant.
I'll probably be talking to like Dragon, and I know Covert. He was on here because I'm going to
Brilliant.
start some living soil. So we're going to
I
start a
can't
couple
wait.
of projects
I
all at
can't wait.
once.
Well, I've got a few people on our Roll and Smoke coming up who all got a hand in the living soil as well. So it's going to be a nice place to bounce a bit of knowledge around
Oh yeah, and
for all of us.
and I tell you that's why I like to. I go to a lot of lives. I mean, and a lot of them I'll sit there and listen, and you learn
Yeah,
so much just from some of the conversations, or
you really
you
do.
know, and they talk about how they mix stuff or they grow stuff, or
Sometimes
it's
it's down to the smallest thing you may be missing or you may want to introduce like into your recipe. So yeah, it's normally the small things. When it comes down to organics, I'd say it's always those micros and those traces. I'm
right,
always talking about it, but for the terps
right,
and stuff, if that's what you're going for, definitely remember the traces and the micros, in my opinion.
yeah, because yeah, you need it all.
Yeah,
So
you need it all. You need it all. Yeah.
see,
But they
20%. Oh, those are nice.
yeah, these I'm probably gonna have to stand these up. I'll be honest, they shouldn't be falling over if my training was as good as it should have been. So that's a fault of
Uh,
mine.
I'm gonna.
But she's doing well.
I'm probably gonna have to tie mine up out here. So,
Yeah, I always blame myself.
oh, there we
I'm
go.
not. Oh, are we
You're
back?
all big now.
We're back. Is anyone coming up to join us, Jeff?
Not
Who's in the
yet.
chat?
Not. Oh, what?
His question.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Bones does. He was asking what the strain was again.
S- so this one here is the million squared. No,
Million
sorry, the
squared.
sweet. Sorry, that's the sweet spot. So that's the gelato 41 across the millions, and then that's the pheno number 2 of that. So that's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot, and then we got the million squared over here. These two. But yeah, that's the sweet spot. She's the beautiful one.
Oh yeah, yeah she is. Yeah she is.
Yeah. I done a video like that once. I recorded the whole video and I was calling her the wrong name. I had to delete it and go again.
Yeah, I've done that stuff. And
Yeah,
Bones, he says they're CBD and THC, right? Or are they? Are
not
they
yet, not yet. So
not yet?
we will, we will be. I've actually just popped the seeds 2 days ago, and we're seeing cotyledon already for the Harley Sue. So the Harley Sue we will be
Oh,
crossing with the pheno back there. She's the one with the terps that I'm after. So once the Harley's raised up, we'll be crossing it with the Harley Sue to get the balance. And then, of course, we're going to have to test it to make sure the ratio is where we want it.
right,
If not,
right,
we need a stronger pheno carrying a bit more CBD or a bit less THC. Um,
right. Because that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with a Lebanese land race. Go with these peyotes out here.
Lovely.
And I'm still going to grow another Lebanese. So I'll do the Lebanese female, Lebanese male, Lebanese female, and then one of each of these,
Right.
and then I'll check those out. But my goal is I got some other um, land races that I really want to get and maybe try with the Lebanese. So
I
I
feel
think,
like the land race is definitely a good way for you to go. I was saying
yeah,
that to you because you can draw some things out of those genetics that just haven't been watered down or washed out through all the
right.
crossing.
And that's exactly what I was thinking when I was going with the land races because it just I'm not against it. It just seems like a lot of the stuff you get nowadays is you know this is 3 times crossed here
Yeah.
by and it's crossed with 3 times crossed here.
Yeah.
So
So you're
what
losing a lot of the
do you have?
original. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you don't
The
have the
styles and like the esters for the original, like some of the original stuff, like they come with the old skunky kind of old kind of weed. You
right.
know what I mean? I haven't seen any of that in a very long
No.
time, and even the cheeses, I haven't seen a cheese in a very long time.
Yeah, I haven't. And I haven't grown any cheese in probably
I've currently
5
got one
years.
one on the grow outside at the grow meet, so that'll be a monster. I look forward to that.
I can't wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
me too, brother.
he's
Me too.
he's great, man.
He's good stuff. He's crazy, but I love it. He's
Yeah,
crazy, brother.
firing the 520. He says without actual land races, people are just crossing poly hybrids these days, and I think they're. Oh no, he's exactly right. I mean, like I said, 3 of these
Right.
crossed
It's
with
like what you said, yeah.
3 of these, and
I think you'll do
I mean, I'm
something
not saying
special
they're bad.
bringing back a land race. You will do something special, especially on like the medicinal side, I believe.
Yeah,
You,
that's what I'm hoping. I mean, it's a thought I came up with at 3 o'clock in the morning because I
yeah,
don't sleep. But yeah,
yeah.
and I'm excited because I've never done it before. And it's like living soil, never
Yeah.
done it before. So I'm excited to try something new. And
I
heck,
don't think you'll look. I don't think you'll ever look back, Jeff. I'll be honest. I think.
oh,
I think you'll
probably
be in
not.
love. I think you'll
Well,
be in love with the soil.
and then once I can build it and reuse it and stuff, and heck,
This is the
you know what?
amazing thing.
Actually, my brother Galaxy Solutions, he lives here in town, and he's a
All
living
right.
soil guy.
Big up
So heck,
Galaxy, man.
I,
Yeah.
I'll just get down there and he'll help me. He'll hook me up.
Yeah, even my soil, I'll definitely be keeping and reusing. I want to keep using it, man. I don't like to ever get rid of the soil.
Oh no,
Just
and
reamend.
I've never kept it before, but I've thought about starting to keep it now. Well, once I go to the living soil, I'll be keeping it all the time.
Yeah, it only gets better. You're building that microbial like population. It's just getting stronger and better, and yeah, you just keep
Right,
reamending. It'll be perfect. That's
and
good. I
that's what
like
I'm
that.
hoping.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not keeping you awake, am I, Jack?
Nah,
Because
nah. I'm like you, Jeff. I don't really sleep, mate.
you don't sleep. Yeah, I don't. I, I I don't know why. Well, I know why, but I just can't. Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, when you
But,
find the right medicine, hopefully it's the like you said, it hits the sweet spot, and that's why I called it the sweet spot because I'm aiming for that medicine, and then when I cross it with a Harley Sue, it'll be the sweet Sue. So yeah,
right.
yeah.
Ooh,
Hopefully,
the sweet stew. Yeah.
yeah, it's sweet Sue.
You,
Yeah,
you need to get that. You need to get that copyrighted or something, man.
yeah. I should have done that before I said it on here, but
Yeah.
that's all right. That's all right. It's a
But,
bit late now.
oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
man.
sorry. That's probably my fault because it's so interesting to me. Here's Galaxy. Living soil is different than just organic soil. Living soil is alive. And you know what? That brings me up. We're doing a movie night this week, right?
Right. I'm ready for it.
On yeah.
Interesting. I'm looking forward to that one. I'll be honest.
So you all, I won't tell anybody who's in it. We'll let that be a surprise. But
Yeah, surprise. We're looking forward to
but
that
I
one.
will say thanks to all those guys now, and then I'll thank them again Saturday after we show it. But yeah,
Much love.
when he's working on a and you know what?
Okay, no, go ahead.
Well, while I'm thanking people, I would just like to publicly thank Wendy because this doesn't exist without her. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Much love to Wendy as well. 100%.
man, I mean, we wouldn't
She's
do
taught me a few things as well. I'll be honest. When I've asked for advice and stuff, so you two have been a real big help.
Thanks. And I'll tell you what, if you guys want real cannabis information or advice, it's her. I mean, I'm just
Yeah, not me.
I'm just the act. I'm the gardener. She knows everything about that. So yeah, I just want to publicly say thank you. But
Thank you, Wendy.
here's the show.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I think somebody's up.
Who we got?
Hi,
Hey,
friend.
what's up, brother?
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna figure it out, and then we'll get you. Oh, there you go.
How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm good, and you?
Doing really good. Really good.
Good to see you, man.
I heard you was saying talking about living soil.
Yeah.
I absolutely love living soil.
Oh man, there we go.
I got a 3x3
Oh,
bed. I'm probably
lovely.
about 20 months in or so. I don't know, 6 or 7 harvests. And I love it. I love it. The life and the biology that's in it.
I love the little houses, man.
I was. Oh man, Jack. I was
Thank
gonna
you.
say that, brother.
I love it. I love the vibe.
And then
Man,
we got
Good
definitely
stuff.
got we got
worms.
worms galore.
Man.
I got roly polies in here. I got sort of little fat ones.
Nice.
Oh man.
I mean, I did have a 4-leaf clover here, but they wouldn't. They ate the 4-leaf clover. I don't know. They didn't eat the rest of them, but they ate the 4-leaf clover.
Man, they needed luck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Have
we
you
got a
been
Man.
giving them
little like.
avocado tech?
Yep, these are Georgia Hope. They're grown in a
Man.
3x3 grassroots bed with a take and bake Clackamas Coots living soil from Build a Soil.
Hey, you know what?
I
That's
just went
that's
ahead and bought a pre-mix, and because I mean I was brand new at going into living soil, so I didn't really know how to mix a super soil and what to put in what.
hey. You,
So I just trusted Jeremy over on Build a Soil, and he hasn't let me down yet. This is some of the best medication I've had. It smells so
Man.
good.
Looking good.
Man.
I've grown skunk #1 in here, Northern Lights #5, and a couple other different strains.
I like Northern Lights. Hey, and
Yeah.
you know that kit you got? I'm gonna admit, I just made a video because we're starting this living soil journey, and
Yeah.
yeah, we're clueless. We're rookies, so yeah, we ordered the same thing, man.
Oh, I love it. It's one of the easiest things. I put in water. As a matter of fact, let's see here. This is where my pH pen is. I don't know what to do with this. We'll just set it down there because I don't use it.
Right,
I was gonna
This
say.
comes in at like eight
I
and a
was
half
gonna say.
pH, and I don't pH anymore. I used to do pH down with distilled white vinegar, just to help out the
right.
biology and stuff like that. But I haven't seen any difference since I stopped using it.
Yeah, I don't pH, brother. Never pH.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Not in a
I
very
did it
long
because I was
time.
young and I was transitioning over from Fox Farm to this. And
When I first started, I did as well, bro. I had all of the
yeah,
textures, but then when I
after a
went
while, I was
organic,
like, yeah,
you
I'm
learn not
gonna
to panic when you go organic, right?
right. Yep, for
Because
sure.
that's what we got here. Our well water it's right about it's in between 6 and 7. You know, it's pretty medium in there. So I don't
Yeah,
because in the very beginning I tried that. You know, you pH down, you pH up, and then by the time you're done, you got more chemicals than water.
right.
It's hard work. Yeah, it's hard work, that pHing
Yeah,
malarkey.
Yeah,
Because I did it at the start when I was using the BioBiz bottled nutrients. And yeah, man, you're just forever making a mix, it felt like.
right.
hmm yeah. And I'm not too much of a chemist and really trying to like follow a day-to-day schedule. And
Yeah.
so,
I
and
much
plus,
prefer the dry amendments, man.
yeah, I can
Just have
walk
it.
away from this big bed, this 30 or 3x3, 18 inches high. It's like I think it's 90 gallons of soil, I think.
Wow.
But
Big.
I can put like 5-6 gallons of water in it and then leave for the weekend and go camping with the family or whatever, and then come back and not have to worry about my reservoir running over or my
Right.
I do like
anything
that
happening with
idea.
the, you know what I mean, with hydroponics, you know what I mean? So it's a
100%.
Man.
little more forgiving, I would say, on that
And
aspect.
compost being the word. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I love compost. I got 2 big piles outside. I actually started a worm bin, so I got six of those concrete tubs. I got all of them filled with worms, and so I definitely have a lot of worm castings. Hopefully here soon I'll start selling worms and whatnot.
I've just planned on
but-
doing the same thing and building a little mini worm farm for myself. Actually, me and Dragon were talking about it
Yeah,
yesterday.
no,
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because we've talked about that too, but probably almost 30 years ago, I was thinking about when I got old, retired, and me and my son, we could we we'd this is when I was stationed up in South Dakota, so we lived out in the woods. But it was like we could sell firewood and raise worms. You know,
There you go.
That's
Happy
how
days.
energetic I was back then. I was like, oh, man, I just want to get. But nah.
Nothing better than a simple life, Jeff.
Well, yeah, and
Right.
then if you're
This
growing your
one-
own worms, you're making your own compost, and you figured out how to make all that soil. I mean,
Yeah.
And if you grow your own seeds, now boom.
Yeah.
You're-
You know exactly what you're putting in the system. You know what you're
Yep.
getting out of the system.
100%.
Sometimes I'll even take some of these leaves here and I'll put these
Leave that one,
size leaves in a salad. So I'm even eating some of my my product.
Oh wow! And
That's
the
interesting.
texture is a little weird, but it does taste really good. It's kind of like kale.
who was it, Wendy? Somebody was Visible Farms. He was
Yeah.
saying that they're using the same soil for 11 years.
Oh yeah,
I
I
mean,
think this just keeps
Oh,
getting
that's-
better and better.
Yeah, 11 years. That's amazing.
That's
the-
wild.
The run before this one here, going into that run, I didn't re-amend and then I didn't top dress throughout that whole run. And then this one here, I've only re-amended. I haven't top dressed or anything. And then I've done these beans from 12 and 12 from seed. It's the reason why they're kind of smaller. I just had back surgery, so I needed to keep them smaller. But underneath this 650 watt Vivison, they are just loving it. And it's pretty much
They don't
filled up
they
the
don't
tent
look
pretty
hungry
much.
at all.
No, they look
don't
good.
look
Really
And-
Not good.
I think I overwatered them a little bit last week. And so I got like some burnt tips, if I can get the camera right. Little bitty burnt tips on the edges here. But then I just let it go, let it dry up.
Yeah.
I didn't water it for a couple days. And
Uh,
which is
No big deal. No big deal.
yeah.
Vanilla wants
yeah.
to know what size tin are you in?
It's a 4x4 Gambit. Which not all 4x4s are exactly. This is exactly 4 foot by 4 foot. This one deal 4x4 tent is actually 50 inches wide. So
Oh,
it's
man.
2 inches wider than 4 foot. So not all 4 foot
4
tents
foot.
are the same.
Right.
I got a 450 watt Vivison in this tent. And then I got a
Wow.
bunch of seedlings going that I popped in my can. Right along with my blueberries cookie re-veg. It was a monster crop clone sent in the mail to me. So then now it's got like 2 tops on it pretty much.
Wow.
And this is the only clone that I was able to get out of that tent over there. And it's the Pheno number 4. If you would notice, so this one back here, like all these still have white pistils on them, but this one back here is almost finished. And they was all planted at the same time. They're all the same Georgia Hope. But yeah, I think this one's going to take a couple more weeks. It's so white.
Yeah.
A lot. And then this
Yeah.
was orange, really orange. So it still got some popping through there, but that's the only clone that I was able to get to pop. All the rest of them just died off. I had like 5 clones of each. So I had like 15 of them die off. And then 4 of that one, only 1 lived.
Yeah, you always got to go more than what you want.
Yeah, which I'm bad at cloning too. I don't do very, very well. I got to get me an error cloner because this type of cloning isn't working for me. And then I tried the 50 tray with the dome and all that, and I
Right.
failed. So now
That's
I'm
how
next.
Yeah.
I normally just use the dome. Yeah, use the dome.
Yeah.
So,
Use the
I'm
red
an error
right.
cloner.
so Jack, that's how you do it, just the dome, right? Yeah.
Yeah, normally a dome into the root right cubes, but I'll soak the root right cubes in like a microbial tea. So they
Oh,
absorb it all.
okay.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, obviously
Yeah,
water them with either like aloe vera or cinnamon, or you can use Clonex if you want.
This is what I get
yeah.
rid of my fungus gnats. I don't have no
Oh,
fungus
man.
gnats ever since I've been using this here. It's
Oh yeah.
WDG 3000 from Build a Soil. And then I
I might have to give that
use,
a go because they can be annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah, I hate them. The Biophos with Rootwise. I put this in the flower stage, and then this one here. I think this is the Microbe Complete, Rootwise Microbe Complete.
Well, that's
I use
nice.
this in flower and veg.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on a steep learning curve, but Jack, I mean, you guys that can clone those things and just put them in the ground. I mean, I'm kind of jealous because I always have to use the arrow cloner with the clone
Yeah, that's
X.
the way I'm gonna go. I'm gonna learn how to
Yeah.
use the arrow cloner next.
I,
But this is
I
what I
always
top
take
dress with.
one or two extra just in case. You normally
Right.
lose one or two, but just have a
Yeah.
backup and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Yeah, as long as the humidity is high consistently, and yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be fine. You'll be fine.
And
I use a
also,
cheap light as well. It's nothing special. So it's just a blue. It's a blurple. It's a blue and red, but I found that works best for me in that stage.
Yeah. I have to go the easy way.
right. Yeah, exactly. That's the way I'm gonna have to do it. Because it's
Fair enough. Each to their own. Each to
right.
their own.
And is
That's what we got
that's more
there.
top dressing? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Build a Flower has a lot of
Man,
your humates and your bio or what is it, biochar. It has a
Okay.
biochar in it. And then the craft blend there is you're supposed to do
I got a
more of
lot to
this
learn.
on your top or your reamend, and then the Build a Flower on your top dress with your worm castings.
Well, that's nice.
And then I like using Stash Blend. I love it. My house plants love it. It gives you beneficial bacteria, silicon, seaweed, humic acid, and more. I love it. This bag has lasted me a couple runs.
I'm taking some notes.
And then my cow mag. Here's what I use for cow mag. I use
Yes.
Epsom salts, plant nutrients, for my magnesium and sulfur, and then my calcium, magnesium, iron, and all that. I use blackstrap molasses. Look right in my
Love it.
water. I use it in my teas also, but
Yeah.
I use some of it in my water just to water it in. Not
It
too
is-
much because you can, attract ants and stuff like that if
Right,
you get like a
right.
lot of runoff. But I don't get runoff in that big bed. It all stays in there.
So Jack,
That's-
do you make those teas with the molasses also?
I do
Yeah.
at the moment. This run I've been using cane molasses, so it's like a dry powdered version, and yeah, it's actually working really well. I'm not really seeing much of a difference. It's working really well. So
And what kind was that?
it's it's by raw. It's a cane molasses, but it's a dry powdered one. It's actually it's really good stuff.
Well, okay.
Normally I use the grandmas, but well, normally in the past I've used grandmas, but I think I'll stick to using this one for now. It's
Yeah, I'll
good.
have
Yeah.
to because I'm taking notes because you guys know.
Organa Shield. I love it. This
Yeah, I
stuff
saw
here
somebody mention that earlier.
for my IPM.
Jeff,
And when it
I
off
hate to leave.
gases,
Oh,
it
I
off
hate to
gases
jump
what the
off,
plant breathes. This stuff is
but it's
really, really
getting hot.
good. This and
It's
Lost
getting real
Coast
hot.
Plant Therapy. I got Lost Coast Plant Therapy out in my shed. I don't have it in here. But this kills powdery mildew, potassium bicarbonate, food
oh,
safe.
there you go.
It also may ripen your trichomes a little faster. That's anecdotal. I'm not sure. I sprayed this during flower one time, and it feels like I finished my Northern Lights in 6 weeks. My Northern Lights number 5, which is normally like a 10-week strain.
Right. And how long?
6 weeks. I harvested it in
weeks?
6 weeks. It was
wow.
done, and it was like it
Hmm.
was so much trichomes. It made me question that I had harvested all my other harvests way too soon. And it was really, really good. It wasn't bad, but I don't know if that's because of this, but this is the only thing I had changed other than the cultivar. But that's back before I believed in curing, and I gave the clone away before it cured. And about 4 weeks after I harvested, it was so good. And the guy I gave the clone to, he killed it and it died.
Oh man,
Yeah.
man.
So now I know curing is a real thing. Cure,
Yeah.
back your stuff up and cure.
Yeah.
But yeah, my rosemary's doing good back here.
Well, that's nice.
And my clover. I may have a 4-leaf
Yeah.
clover in there too. I don't know. But I got some little roots on these ones. I don't know if I can get the camera.
And that's all going to go right back into your big pot, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna plant one of my rosemary. I'm gonna plant it right on the corner here, or right in the center, because I never seem to have a plant right here. So I'm gonna try and keep it small and like,
Right.
but I'm also gonna put a marigold in there too. I'm gonna just so I can make sure I don't have root aphids and stuff like that.
Man, marigolds. I'm gonna write that down too.
Yeah, the marigold. All right, so marigolds. A marigold is a trap crop up top, so it'll draw in spider mites. So you'll see spider mites on a marigold before it goes onto your cash crop.
Oh, okay.
But below the soil, it repels root aphids and stuff like that. So it's a repellent under the soil and a catch crop above soil. I learned that real quick because I had this tent was over here, but I had my worm bins in here, and I didn't realize that a worm bin, you'll get a bunch of different kind of mites inside of a worm bin. There's like 110 different species of mites. Only 10 species goes after plants or so, right? Most of them are decomposers.
And most of the ones with the worm are probably
so the mites went from my worm bin to my marigolds and attacked my marigolds.
Oh wow!
And I was able to get my worm bin out of there. I thought that it's just the conditions was right and the moisture and stuff like that. But you will find that you'll get mites down in here. You'll see little bit white critters walking around and stuff.
Right.
But these are like beneficial mites that usually accumulate inside of an ecosystem like this.
Now, Vanilla, she's got a question. She says, would you recommend a new grower start out with living soil or start out with organic? And I've never grown organically, so I can't really say. But I mean, what do you think?
Soil,
and what does the rest of the chat think?
I would say it's one and the same. Or does she mean like dry amendments? So like doing 5-gallon pots like this and then re-amending it without the worms and the life and the biology.
And then Bean says
probably
that living soil is organic soil. I think we can go. Let's go living soil, like build a soil. We'll say that because I built it. And Fox Farms.
So in my opinion, I think Fox Farm
is organic, but I don't consider it.
Yeah, I think Fox Farm is like the middle ground, and that's where all new growers probably gravitate towards. Right. It's one of the easier amendments and schedules to follow, but you get to learn how to water the plant, and then you'll find out if you want to go hydro or if you want to go organic. So I think Fox Farm is a good starting point. That's where I started.
Well, no, that's a good.
Yeah,
that's an excellent point that you make there when you're saying.
You can go either way.
You're just starting out, you can learn how to water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then
the problem that I had is, as you see, this is how much water I have, and then I got to go get more.
Right.
So when I was using the Fox Farm, you have to flush out the salts in your bucket, maybe twice or so during a run. I don't have that much water because I can't run 5-6 gallons through this and then 5-6 gallons through that, go get water and do it again. Cause I got a water softener. So I go to the local spring down the road and get good spring water. So that was another reason why my water limitations is the reason why I went with a big bed of soil. And like I said, this big bed of soil, it cost me $600 for this big bed of soil and the bed. But I bought it back in 2023, December of 2023. And we're now looking almost in December of 2025, and I'm still running. And all I do is water, and then
It's just the same
so
soil.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Well, no,
you take all your leaves, every leaf, and you drop it down. It doesn't leave the system. Any nutrients that you bought, and it will just go right back into the system. It won't leave. I like that. So
that's the thing I like is when you trim it, you just leave it.
Yeah.
I don't have to collect it.
And then down here, so from about here up, it has a plastic liner on the inside.
Right.
But from here down, it doesn't. So you can feel if it's wet. I can stick my fingers underneath here, and I can be like, oh, okay, I don't need to water. Or if it's bone dry up underneath there and real crusty, then I know I need to water. Right. So that's one good way. And then I just peel it back, and like you can see, it's nice and black and feels nice and moist. Then I know I'm good on the water. And I do about 10% by volume per week. So it's like 10 gallons a week or so.
That makes sense.
So I'll water in 2 of these a day. But if I see a little bit of water come out here, because this is the lowest point in my tent, then I'll stop and I'll just kind of like pull this up like that. So then it'll soak back up in there. And then I won't water it for 2 or 3 days. I'll just let it go.
That makes sense. But
it's pretty easy. I love it. I love Build-A-Soil. Build-A-Soil has a autoflower line that's coming out for softer, more aerated soil for your autoflowers.
Oh man,
I like that. And Build-A-Soil is awesome.
I'll have to check that out. But hey, I'm gonna have to wind down. But
I'm.
Thanks.
I really appreciate you having me come up.
Excellent. You guys need to check him out.
Yeah, I come in and I watch you on my Tazzarello gaming channel, but I don't post anymore on that. When I come in and it says Tazzarello GOW, that's my Garden of Weeds channel. That's the one that I'm gonna be posting my cannabis content on and stuff like that.
Yeah, check him out because I mean that was an excellent tutorial. In my opinion,
I appreciate it. I just love it. I love the
soil
product.
And see, that's the thing I would like to have is the little houses and stuff in there.
My wife, she started getting me these, and I love them.
Oh yeah.
I love gnomes. So pretty cool.
Well, hey,
but all right, I'll be back again next week.
And we're on again Saturday. 11 a.m. Come back.
All right. Bye, friends.
People are saying, "Hey, Miss Kay says you're on fire in the tent." She's loving. She's loving.
I appreciate it. All right.
Hey, thanks,
Take
brother.
care.
Well, hey, that was exciting. That was great. I really had a good time watching, and hopefully, we all got to learn a little something. And that's the important thing about these things. And hopefully everybody's subbed up and we've networked. And again, this is a place where we should be able to come and hang out and really not face any kind of animosity or anything. But that being said, I just want to end because it's over an hour and I know you guys got other things to do. We'll hang out a little bit more on Saturday, but I want to thank you for coming. Remember to check out our giveaway video if you haven't already checked it out, if you haven't already entered, because comments end this coming Friday at midnight. Our next live will be Saturday morning, and that'll be 11 a.m. Eastern, and that's 4 p.m. UK time. Jack and the Green Talk again. His live will be 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, 9:30 UK time. Any last bites at the apple? Anybody else got anything going on that they want to bring up and say anything?
Everyone's just saying thanks.
Well, okay. Well, I think I just want to say thank you and much love.